Hi there, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this reading finds you well. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Anisa from the Inner Stereo, and for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. I love you guys to the fullest. I'm really sorry I didn't get to do your February reading. My dad was admitted to the hospital for like 2 weeks, and I knew that I wasn't actually in an emotional mess, but I feel like it was hard for me to be doing a sign that is very, very personal for me, you know, because I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm afraid to have a bit of myself in that reading, and it's not going to be accurate or resonate for all the other people because I'm going to be subjective. So yeah, really sorry. Thank you for that. For that, but now everything is fine and now I'm back. Okay. So for those of you who are new to my channel, this reading is going to be your relationship spread, meaning that you could always apply this with anyone in your life. It could be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, fiance, family members, anyone. I am basically just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general, all right? And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because I tend to realize that with my readings, I resonate much, much more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign. Okay? Or probably because my Venus sign is in the 7th house. I don't know. But if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. Just, you know, there's so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there for you to just click and watch. Okay, so let's talk about your energy for the now, Sagittarius. You have the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Pentacles, and you also have the 3 of Wands in reverse in here. So there were things that you were been trying to manifest. There were things that you've been wishing to the stars for it to happen and just grow by itself, you know what I mean? Like you were wishing upon a star, but I feel like you're getting out of that period and you're focusing so much more on your independence here with the 9 of Pentacles. You're focusing so much on your money. You're focusing so much on your stabilities. It feels great, but it's kind of like quite like an earthy type of energy because you do have like a lot of responsibilities as well. And you're focusing so much on fulfilling that. You have the 3 of Pentacles in here, but as you can see, the 3 of Pentacles in this particular deck of mine is different than a traditional Rider-Waite tarot because this person is working by himself. So I think there is a bit of thing that you're doing by yourself in the hope that something is going to happen. So there is this preparation mode. All right, I'm going to stop manifesting it. I'm going to stop praying for it. But just in case it happens, I'm going to prepare myself so I'm ready when that happens. You know what I mean? So what is the challenge of this relationship? You have the 8 of Wands. So lack of communications. It could be an absence of communications or two people not having a transparent communications at all. 8 of Wands in the challenge. It also talks about an information that you get or an information that the other party get that makes them devastated SF. Okay, so it could go vice versa. It could go from you receive something that makes you devastated, or they receive something that makes them feel devastated. In the past, you had somebody who really did enjoy your company, you know, with the 3 of Cups and also the Temperance card. The reason for that is because they felt like the connection with you was something that was quite unexpected because how you guys get along with one another really well, and they also enjoy the friendship aspect of the relationship as well. So it was not a relationship that was like no, you know what I mean? But it's more of you guys connect on a mental base, you guys connect on an emotional base as equal. This person was taking their time because they were trying to figure out about you. But I feel like in the past, you guys were the High Priestess in reverse. So it's either during those times when this person was feeling really happy with that friendship aspect that they have towards you, you were not really emotionally available, or at that stage, you guys were kind of like quite exploring your options or exploring your sexuality a bit. I have the 6 of Swords in here. Yeah, I feel like you kind of like walk away. And it kind of like caused them hurt a bit here. You might be having a bit of a perceptions or assumptions when it comes to them. So the High Priestess in reverse, again, as I said, it's either you guys are exploring something, the other party might see you as somebody who is quite immoral, or it could be an extreme type of emotions. You know what I mean? Because High Priestess is nothingness. High Priestess has the ability to be in the gray area, whereas I felt like you guys in the past, you were either extremely hateful, or you have an assumption that I think this person is a player, I think this person is childish, I think this person is immature. So you already have that fixed perceptions, and then you have this cognitive continuum theory. So every information that you get, or every type of nonverbal cues, every type of verbal communications that you receive from them that support that theory, you took it in and then you added there. So you walked away from these connections, although the other party was actually quite happy with you. Okay, so but before a few Sagittarius out there, I'm not going to turn this into a generalization, but to a few Sagittarius out there, because we have double 3 in here, it could also denote the fact that there was a third party situations involved from their party as well. So they like the friendship connection that they felt towards you, and they were kind of like buying times figuring you out, while as well they're trying to figure somebody else out too. But yeah, and I see here too, Sagittarius, you do have like a lot of past baggages that you still bring. You know what I mean? If it's like a truly new connection that you felt, this person was really, you know, was feeling it really strongly with you. But then I see you here, your energy, you do have a little bit fear of betrayal. You have a bit fear of abandonment as well. It's something that you need to kind of like work on, so that every time you get into a new relationship, or every time you get into a new dating scene, you wouldn't be looking at another person in that lenses. You know what I mean? So this person, the person that you, if you're dealing with one person though, this person that you walked away from, this person right now is completely blocking you out of their sight. Whoever you're communicating right now, whoever you're in contact right now, is not their real self, but it's just their puppets. Here, this is them. This is who you're dealing with. And the reason for that being is because they are trying as much as they could to protect themselves, because they were beginning to wear their emotions on their shirts. As you can see, this color is blue. So that person was really feeling it for you. And I feel like the fact that you kind of like distance yourself away from the situations, and they kind of like see you a bit, you know, again, as I said, a bit flaky and stuff like that, they're pushing you away with that 9 of Wands attitude, because they're basically protecting their emotions. And then with the Wheel of the Year in reverse in here, the feeling that they have towards you is a bit different than they were in the past. I mean, in the past, it was floating. Everything was really good, you know. But now they're starting to see all of the negative things, because if the Wheel of the Year in a traditional Rider-Waite tarot is being put in the reverse, then all the snakes and all of the bad things are starting to kind of like wiggle themselves up. And they're having a little bit of a difficulties with their life as well. Like, yeah, they're kind of like having like a little bit of a misfortune in their life as well. And it shook you. Yeah, it kind of shook you. I mean, the fact that this person is pushing you away, it hit you like the Tower card. You know what I mean? There isn't information, or maybe it could be their gestures, but it shook you like the Tower card, the fact that they're pushing you away. But I feel like it's going to be kind of like quite temporary though, because you're going to be finding things to distract yourself, because you have the 7 of Swords in here. So it's either you're starting to develop like a crush, like a literal crush, or you could be having like a celebrity crush or whatever that is, but it's 7 of Swords from your side. But it crushed you. You know what I mean? I felt like, yeah. 5 kartu masa depan. Queen of Swords. This person is really having trust issues with you. This person is literally emotionally shutting off. Because 5 of Cups in reverse. They were being extremely harsh on themselves because they were like, oh my god, what did I do? What did I do? They might be scrolling the text messages that both of you share and trying to find out, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? They were being quite hard upon themselves. And I feel like in the future though, they're going to get over that by numbing themselves off a lot. They're going to be stalking the hell out of you, like a stalker alert. Really. They're going to stalk the hell out of you, but I feel like you guys are like the Queen of Wands in reverse in the future. So you just don't like these type of attitude. You know what I mean? What was I going to do? All right. You don't like your business to be interrupted. I think it's kind of like your ex who is still bothering you a lot. You know what I mean? Or people that you were dealing with in the past who is still bothering you a lot when you're trying to basically enjoy your independence and enjoy your freedom, especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like you're getting over fiery, and you've been exercising like a lot of your patience. I mean, your patience is still there for this person though, but the more they poke you, or whenever they're trying to poke you with those swords, oh man, all hells break loose. I mean, I feel like what you're going to be doing in the future is basically the 7 of Pentacles. So you felt that you have invested a lot in this relationship and it's time for it to grow. Like you lost your will to fight to even be doing anything about it. So if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, then I'm just going to, basically not going to do anything about it. I believe that I have invested a lot and it's time for them to appreciate my value, or else I'm going to still be looking at the horizon for the new opportunity to come around in my life. But this person is stalking the hell out of you though, so be careful about it. Stalker alert, Sagittarius. Let's see how do they feel about you actually. We have the Justice card, the 2 of Pentacles, Temperance card, 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I mean, they are kind of like in the midst of moving away or distancing themselves away from you, or from the situations in general. But they're in the process. So it's like sometimes one day their foot is on the exit door, one day their foot is in the entrance door. So it's like sometimes that emotion is still swinging back and forth, back and forth. They are quite hurt, and they're kind of like quite tired. If it is somebody who you've been dealing with for a long period of time, this person is kind of like quite done with all the hurt of the relationship, all of the fight, and kind of like felt drained. If this is somebody that you're dealing with recently, this person do have like a lot of past baggages and they have a bit of hesitancy in jumping ahead and taking a giant leap of faith. So type of person who needs like a lot of confirmations, affirmations to be, come on, trust me, come on, trust me, come on, like a daily consistency and daily persistency to make them not so defensive, to not make them not so on the edge. Somebody that I feel like do have a bit of anxiety disorder. I mean, being anxious is good, but when that anxiety actually stopping you to experience life, it's not good, right? So this is that person. This person is actually the Temperance card. So this person is actually trying to get to know you better, just let time and stuff like that. It's so hard for them to open up. They did open up in the past, but I felt like you were distancing yourself away from that situations and they were extremely hurt and now they're shutting down. But finally, they're still stalking you. Okay, what do they want from you? I'm so nosy, am I not? Well, Let's count this as a guilt feeling because I didn't do your February reading. What do they want from you? Okay. Well, they meant well though. I mean, not the type of person who is quite vengeful or resentful and want to cause trouble into your life and stuff like that. No. If you're successful, if you succeed in your life, if they see you happy, they're very, very happy. But what they actually want is to basically relive the sweet moment of the past. Okay, if you're successful, if you're doing like that, it's actually extremely good. I mean, this Princess of Swords, the stalking behavior is not like an unhealthy stalking type of behavior, but it's much more healthy. Congratulations. Okay, so they want to relive the Six of Cups moment when they felt like they have a truly great, immense connection when they have to you. But right now, they're kind of like shutting down a bit. So they're a bit confused. Basically, that's it. All right, so I think that's it from my reading for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find like a lot of clarity, and I'll see you guys 1 week from now. Bye-bye.